Welcome to sleepingdog.video. This is the walkabout series, continuing from the trip down the coast from San Diego to Cabo San Lucas. I am back taking a dinghy tour at the moment in La Paz. It's Marina de La Paz, I think Marina. And it's a nice day. The wind died down, so it's not as windy as it was early in the afternoon. This is just going to be a quick lookabout instead of a walkabout, and to see some of the boats, see what the harbor looks like. We did a car ride out to the point, which is about a 20-minute ride. Los mares calmos, el aire espera, un viento fuerte se va a levantar. Viajamos con la esperanza de llegar a salvo a la orilla del mar.
John, that's that Seahorse 52.
This?
Steel, yeah.
Yeah.
Built by the same guy that built Shenanigan.
Yeah, Shenanigan, my brother was commenting on, was a Monk 36. Built out of Taiwan, right?
Yeah, these are now built in China, mainland China.
Yeah, so now they're building a steel. Shenanigan was a fiberglass boat. Nice boat, had lots of great room in it. Similar in style to the Grand Banks boats. So this has nice lines, a nice super pointed bow on it. And then a, what do you call that? That's the slanted windows.
The reverse rake?
Yeah.
The reverse rake pilot house window.
Which makes it a lot better for seagoing in heavy seas, because the way it's designed, so you can tell whether it's a well-designed boat. Eventide, our boat, steel hull, 53-foot. DeFever Design is having work done down here because it's a lot cheaper and good quality work done. So some of the extra little rust spots and stuff and painting is being done. So it's been down here for a few months.
It's a lot of boat for that engine.
Yeah. It also looks and sounds like it's not low enough in the water. So that's why it's a little bit louder. This design, not sure. It's a nice boat, but I've never liked those type designs.
So now we have the sun in our eyes. So I'm gonna film this way. Try to get out of the sun or film over here.
I wonder how that boat got here from Lake Tahoe, John.
Right. I don't know. Then you got this one. Princess 2.
Hola! So John, what about that one? Do you think he docked okay?
Yeah, maybe.
This is what happens when you miss your slip.
So we're going a different direction than we went.
We went the other direction towards the boatyards.
And I didn't know there was one in our marina that was. Go over there a little closer, and then there's the hoist or the
Travel lift.
travel lift, yeah, in the boatyard. You can see in the distance what, you remember that dome that I was asking about? So what building that is. So I don't know how it got like that. It must have been a huge hurricane to be able to do that.
I think that was a hurricane that came through and tossed that guy on the beach. That was a nice boat.
Yeah, it was. Here, this is the Navy boats. Here's just a few more scenes as we tour around. So you can see what the city from the water looks like. This is all Anchorage up here, yep. My brother was referring to this one. And then I'm scanning around. And then over about there is hotels. Okay, now we're closer up to show the boat that tilted over. So there's a sandbar in here, so whether it's tilted because it reefed on the sandbar. And I would think that sailboat draws more than 7 feet.
6 feet,
So,
5 feet.
uh-huh.
4 feet, 3 feet, shallow water alarm, 2 feet.
Oh, yeah. Let's not run aground. Yeah, I think you saw it on camera right when I paused the video. We ran aground because it got down to 2 feet. So now let's see if we can get unstuck without hurting anything. We got unstuck now. So what is it now? 4 feet or 5 feet? 3 feet. We must only draw like 2 or 2.5 feet.
Well, we were at 1'7" and we were aground. Now we're at 5 feet.
Okay.
Well, that
So,
was good. We ran aground. We know how deep it is.
right.
We cleaned the propeller a little bit.
Yeah.
You thought we were gonna have to sleep out there tonight, huh?
Right. Yeah, or damage the prop. No, don't run over the ball.
Thank you. I didn't see that.
Yeah, I'm filming, but I have to be the navigator at the time to make sure we don't run in over anything else. And then maybe go back by
That's
that
a pretty
big
sailboat
boat.
right there. Oh, red stripe.
Yeah. And then that boat way out in the distance is a huge, couple of 100 feet, 4 decks. I don't know if there's anything below the water line that I counted 4 when I was over there yesterday. I'll pause and see if I can do a close. Okay, back on the regular lens. And a view of there's hotel. Maybe a little bit of the city over there. We are coming up on a couple nice boats. This one, dead ahead in the camera, is a nice, I think it shows up as a gray blue color. And this one, if you like the look of these type boats, I'd rather like the look of the gray, blue and white boat better style wise.
back to land, John.
Oh, good.
It was close there. We were almost stuck in the middle of the bay.
Yep. We can say we ran aground.
We did run aground in the dinghy.
Right. Which is hard to do when you have a 1 to 3 feet dinghy. That's
That sailboat is coming.
hull
in.
depth. It's about a, what, 11 foot inflatable. And then there's that boat from behind, and then this one.
So this is where we walked around earlier today, John?
Uh-huh.
We walked around the outside here.
That's not bad, that other blue one.
I like that boat a lot. Yeah.
That has a fair amount of deck space on the back.
Yeah. Now that's our kind of boat right there. Croissant? Constant. Constant. Not croissant. Croissant would be something you eat.
Right. And then like that's a decent one.
Felix is a nice
Felix.
boat. Yeah.
And then that's starting the town over there. And now we're turning around. See, this is a pretty nice sunset with the clouds. The clouds always add to the scattering of the orange yellow light. So it's really nice. It won't pick up probably quite as well as it looks in person, but it'll be kind of close. Okay, we're coming up on another boat we like. The back, it doesn't have as much room as Eventide, so it's looks like it would be hard to sit out on the back deck of that one. But I like the creamier white with tan wood. So,
John, this boat here, Ambar 3, right in front of us on the left hand side.
yep.
That's a Knight and Carver, and I like that boat a lot too. It's got a big Portuguese bridge. It's a good looking boat. We'll go up and
Yep.
turn around up here. I think they were built in San Diego, the Knight and Carvers. They might have been Seattle, but I don't think so.
Never heard of it.
that's a nice looking boat.
Yep.
And look at how they have that thing for their fishing lures.
Uh-huh.
They built that thing and they put all their fishing lures into those foam holders.
Is this a different restaurant than the one we went to?
No, that's the same restaurant that we've gone to, that we went to last night, the dock. So we're back in our own little marina here.
Uh-huh. From this side, it looks like it's like perched over the water a little bit
Yeah.
on this side. Even though I think it's recessed back a little bit. Now we are coming back to our boat, Eventide. We are cutting the engine and see if we can drift right. And then this is our swim platform. And we're back.